Well, hello everyone, welcome to Redneck Ways. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody said fine and dandy. Today, guys, what we're going to do, it's going to be a short video, by the way. What we're going to do is we're going to put some of this stripper on this and let it sit for a while, because this stripper takes a while. It's not the best. And also, we want to see if we can get this off. So we'll go ahead and try to do that right now. I may have to take a heat gun to it. I'm not for sure yet. So let's try to get this sticker off. Let me see if you guys need it zoomed in. Yeah, you need zoomed in a little bit and downwards a little bit. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I'm going to try to take this off. I've thought a lot about it, and yeah, we're just going to take it off. Maybe. I don't know how hard it's going to be. May have to take some heat to it. Let's get the heat gun and see, because it's on there pretty good. It's been on almost, what, 1932 till now? So, what, 70 some years? So, we'll get the old heat gun here. Let me pause you and get this thing hooked up. Alrighty. A little crooked here. Let me see if I can straighten you up. There you go. Okay, we got Mrs. Heat Gun. Terrell calls it his Mr. Heat Gun. Right? What does Terrell name his? Anyway, this is a Drill Master heat gun. So let's give it some heat here. See what she does. I really don't know what it's doing. I don't think it's... Yeah. Oh, it makes it so much better. Yes. So much easier. Oh yeah, that helps out so much. What happens if the thing come unplugged? Probably. Now we should be back in business. That should be enough to get it off. There we go. That was on there for a very long time. Probably the he or her that put it on there may not be here with us no more. I hope they are. But alright, we got that on there, so that's not going to bother us no more. So let me put this heat gun up there and everything, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. Before we get putting that stuff on, let's spin this around. I'm going to keep everything. I'm not touching the inside. One of my fellers that watched me said that this was original. That RCA they built their own cabinets and they painted them this gray. And then I guess that's why they put that little symbol in there for the cabinet maker. But yeah, RCA made their own. I don't know how long they made their own cabinets, but when this radio was built and made, they did make their own cabinets. So I'm not touching anything in here. So we're going to give it some good pledge, some good original pledge, knock some of the dirt and some of the cobwebs out of it. And also to make it smell a little bit better, which it smells good. It's got that old radio smell, but with pledge and old radio smell, that makes it really good. I think what had happened, the gentleman that had this radio before me, he had a bunch. I've got a lot of his radios in my collection. And I don't know if he got sick or he passed away or what, and what was the reason why someone sold all his stuff. But I say what he had done. He had got this radio working really well and just never got around to maybe fixing the cabinet and putting it on his shelf. But of course, the cracked dial may be a deal breaker for him too, because a lot of collectors, you know, they want things a certain way, and that may have really bothered him. So I don't know. I love the radio with cracked dial. It don't matter to me. It's going to be a beautiful radio, and I love it. I'm so glad I've got it in my collection, and I'm glad that he got it working so well, because there's that missing piece that we was talking about last night that goes right here. So that's good. We can get that back in. I love finding missing parts when like that. I was working, I've got an old, it's an old farm set, and I've got to order a tube because that was when I was learning how to work on them, and I put 12 volts through the filaments, and I blew the tube, which yes, I know it's bad, but you got to learn from somewhere, and unfortunately I've learned a lot of my life by my mistakes, but it had a missing knob on it. Well, when I got looking closer on the inside, when I took the chassis out, it was inside. It was in behind the chassis. So that was I love that, you know, especially when you find a missing knob like that. It's really neat. So yeah, as you can see, this is not coming beautifully clean, but we're getting all the dust out of it, cobwebs and all that, and I am going to keep it original in here. Just get it all wiped out and cleaned. It has little nails here and there that I don't really know why. There's one back here in the very back. Maybe it just came loose. We'll try to nail that back in. Well, I should say hammer back in. Yeah, it's just sticking out right here in the very back. Yeah, that's what it was. It just came loose. It was grabbing hold of my rag. And here's a staple in here for no reason either. Let's try to get these edges a little bit better. Over the years, people picking it up and setting it down with their dirty hands really got filthy. Let's try to get a couple years of dirt off this. Now, I don't know what kind of brown paint somebody used on this cabinet when they repainted it. I hope it's not going to be hard to get off. I just wish I could get... It's got some like black grime. It's really hard to get off. may get a Scotch Brite pad later and go over it again. I just don't want to remove any paint. I just want to get the dirt, the black off of it. Alrighty. Let's turn this back around. And let's get a coat of stripper put on it. Once I get it stripped and everything, I'm gonna have to do a little body work to it. It's got a place here that we're gonna have to put some get some wood glue and clamp it down. And there's a couple little places here and there, but not bad at all. I still have it. I had ordered some wood filler that was stainable from Walmart. Well, my mom did, and it never came in, and she got looking, and they didn't have it in stock, so they refunded her money on her card. So I still don't have anything that will take stain as far as wood fill, so I'm gonna have to go really looking for that, because there is a couple places I'm gonna have to fill here, and this right here needs a little fill, just here and there, just little places, but not bad, not bad at all. And down here is a little bit. I don't know how it's had a place on that with that piece of whatever it was across it, but you can see what it looked like back in the day, kind of like a tiger stripes. Looks a little bit different than here, so I guess maybe, you know, it was that two-tone, maybe it was that color and that color, I don't know. So let's put some stripper on it and see what the first coat takes off. And we probably ain't want to get it all the way down to the wood in this video, because it does take a while. But I'll be able to show you all the beginning of it, and then I'll work on it off camera. All right, I gotta go get a Christmas cup. So we pour some of this slop in there. Let's pour some slop in. Yeah. Probably way too much. Put the lid back on it. Alright, let's go down. We want to strip that stain right off of your face. We want to strip that stain right off of the face. I'm really excited about this radio getting it finished. There's difference in radios that you do that you like, and then ones that you love. You know what I mean? And I got high hopes for this one, so I hope what I'm seeing in my head is going to be the final look of the cabinet. And this stuff's so sloppy. That's what's so bad about it. What I'm gonna have to do is do one side at a time. I'm kind of showing you all right now, but I'm gonna have to, after I get this coated, I'm gonna have to lay it on its back and let this set, because this keeps running off, and it don't do good when it runs off. It's just messy. I'm just doing this just to show you all the coating I'm putting on. It's already starting to work. I love old radios, I love everything. Plus, before I even got into this hobby, I loved woodwork. And I loved anything wood. When I was a kid, I would grab, my mom and dad said I would always grab a hammer and nails and 2 sticks, and I would always make a cross. That was the first thing I made, was a cross. But I've always loved woodworking. That was my favorite time of the day at school, was when it was time for shop class, and I've always enjoyed it. Keep on doing it like this, guys, and get a good coat on it. This stripper that I'm using, it's very low odor. It does good. You gotta give it time. And sometimes you gotta do 2 or 3 coats, but it's well worth it, because it has no odors, no horrible smells. Walmart sells it. It's just paint and varnish stripper. So I recommend it. Back here, I don't want to strip my gray paint. It got a little couple spots here and there, which there ain't much I can do about that. All right, guys, we're gonna just lay it here like this and let it do its thing, and then when that gets finished, I'll do the sides. That's what I was saying. I'm not going to be able to sit here and bore you guys with all of it. We'll go ahead and give this a nice cleaning. Well, give some pledge down here. I was really surprised to see that this had no water damage on the bottom. Alrighty. So there's that, guys. Like I said, it's going to be a short video, but I got a little something here we can do before this video is over. I want to show you all. It's nothing important, but fun. Oh, I take y'all over because it's something we was working on here the other day. Remember this old motor here that we took apart and found out that the carburetor was just junk. Well, I've had it soaking in vinegar and pine saw for about 4 days. So let's take it out and see what it looks like. Take it over here to the table. Yeah, she's still bad. Dad said he thinks he has one of these carburetors underneath the workbench here somewhere. I've just got to get in it and look. I just wanted to clean it up a little bit and see how awful it was. See that needle coming out here? It rusted solid because there's supposed to be a little hole right here on the top of that. And I'm pretty sure this pickup tube, it's probably all clogged up too. The little jet down in here, it's clogged. And it was so rotten that I just had barely touched this corner of this intake, and it just snapped right off. Which I was thinking if it wasn't so bad here and everything, I could probably JB welded that. I'm still in the crazy part of my mind wanting to see if I can clean it and at least get it to start up with this, but it's probably definitely a big waste of time. I'll have to be really bored. Put that back in there. I really thought that would be a lot cleaner than that. But I got me a different way to start this. So let me set you guys up. Just fun, you know. It seems when you get about 50, it don't take much to amuse you. Well, at least it is in my case. So let me get y'all stood up here. Oh gosh. There we go. And here's my fuel injection for it. Give it a couple spritz. So there you go. It's a good, if I can get a carburetor for that little motor, I believe she's going to be a pretty good running little motor. So I thought that'd be kind of funny for you guys to see. So hope you guys are having a great Saturday, great weekend. And until next time, guys, I'll see you right here, Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.